This should not be working. I Want Your Burger here, back with another installment of the Monarch Run Gold series. Last episode, I ran the gym gauntlets with my colony of bug Pokemon and decided to use the Glacier and Rising badges to evolve the final addition to the team, a Beedrill. Now, evolution was earned, but delayed for some. Maybe that's why Dart is so upset with me. Now, however, it's time to challenge the Elite Four, and first up is Will. The Monarch for this battle is Dustin, our Venomoth. In keeping with this challenge's rules, my bugs can only heal their statuses through the use of held berries, and I'll be limiting myself to 5 Hyper Potions for this entire Elite Four run. This means that the bugs in this colony must work together, so Beedrill's gonna have to get over all I've put it through to get here, because a win is only valid if the Monarch lands the final blow. So while I can direct Dart's anger at most of Will's team, it will be up to Venomoth to win this match. Despite being pretty upset with me, Beedrill is an incredibly important part of this particular battle, as its Twin Needle can definitely handle Jinx and Executor, but it will be up to Dustin to confound this Slowbro and finally claim this victory with Leech Life. Next up, we're facing Koga, and this will be Beedrill's chance to shine. That's right, despite not being the friendliest on my team, Dart is the next designated Monarch. He's immune to Toxic, but will require coverage if we hope to secure victory. Venomoth hasn't learned Psychic just yet, as the colony is soft capped at 45 upon challenging the Elite Four, but Psybeam works well until Crobat evades and outspeeds my team. Even after putting it to sleep, Dustin is still in grave danger because Koga will restore it, and Wing Attack is super effective against all of my team. KOs must be intentional. The Monarch must survive. With no revives at my disposal, Dustin is down for the count, and I feel like Threads is my next best option. But Crobat spammed Double Team, so Threads is having a hard time slowing it down. I have no choice but to burn up another Hyper Potion. Besides that, if I were to throw in my Parasect Scrib at this point to try to put it to sleep, it would surely go down to just 1 Wing Attack, for sure. I had better not tempt fate. Besides, Nightshade should do the job, and I'll need Scrib to disarm Forretress's explosive potential with the move Spore. Scrib succeeds in lulling Koga's last stand Muck into a sleeping state, and Dart enters the arena to take out a little bit of its frustration, securing another elite victory. Though winning these battles is improving our friendship, Beedrill suffered a lot. It may not be enough to mend things over still. The next match is with Bruno, and Blitz, our Scyther, is the next Monarch. Parasect continues to support well in this match by setting Blitz up for the chance to use Swords Dance. The goal here isn't to be greedy with these attack buffs. It won't need much to delete the Hitmons, but Onyx is a huge threat regardless. Even scarier is the fact that I have no other moves besides Nightshade to deal with this hulking train of rocks. So it looks like Threads is the next colony member to be sacrificed in this Elite Four run. Unfortunately, it can't crack off enough damage before being hammered with the last Rock Slide. Scoop goes in to finish the job after Scrib manages to put this thing to sleep, but Reversal isn't at its max power, considering its HP is still at max. However, we have long accepted the fact that some colony members will have to take a little bit of heat in order for the Monarch to succeed. After a quick Swords Dance, we don't even need to put these things to sleep. 1 Wing Attack is enough to delete Bruno's remaining Pokemon. Bruno was actually relatively easy to manage, but 2 bugs have been squashed so far, so I don't want to celebrate yet. This could make this much harder for the next Monarch, Scoop, the Heracross. Scoop isn't missing enough HP to exploit Umbreon's weakness to the fighting move Reversal, and it even starts causing some havoc, but even without a Bitter Berry making things much faster, Scoop's high attack will eventually trump it. The bugs have to work together in order to secure this victory. Her dark-type teams are actually very diverse in nature, and some even neutralize the bug and fighting-type moves in my moveset, namely Gengar and Murkrow. Blitz makes short work of her lineup, however, boasting speed and attack. That means once Murkrow falls asleep to the move Spore, Heracross can come in, lower its defense, and take it out with one strength. This battle turns out to be pretty easy. Finally, we reach Lance's chamber, and I am putting my full trust in Dart. Despite being hated by him, I might regret this. This colony of bug-type Pokemon have come so far, but we're running out of options, and we're running out of potions as well. So that means I have no choice. We're going full Hail Mary. Once Gyarados is asleep, we're going to gamble and run up the attack of Blitz as high as possible. 3 stages of Swords Dance is the max, and I think in this case, it's gonna be necessary. Once those are all in place, it's time to start hitting these dragons, if you want to call them that, with Slash. Gyarados goes down. 1 hit KO. I can't believe it. This will be a match to be remembered if the bugs don't end up getting creamed. Once this first Dragonite goes down, I'm pretty confident that Slash can hack through this lineup of dragons. But will it be enough? We don't necessarily need to crit these, but Aerodactyl has a rock and flying, double typing, which could mean if we didn't crit, it might not have gone down. Amazingly, Blitz is carrying the battle so far, but Blitz cannot win this battle. Dart must hit Dragonite. Blitz could effectively sweep Lance's entire team, but the Monarch rule prevents this. That's Dart's job. However, Blitz also gains a ton of experience and learns Double Team mid-match. Perhaps we could PP stall. Unfortunate for me, Fire Blast lands, but it doesn't take Blitz out. We still have another opportunity to stall out on this Dragonite. This is all or nothing. And just like that, the second Fire Blast lands and crits. It's now or never. Scrib and Scoop stand no chance. Dart is out into the arena once again. And after it hits with the first Sludge Bomb, we think back all those times we fainted. Would this be all for nothing? Or could Dart actually pull this off? It was getting too close for comfort. Oh, the flashbacks. Astonishing. I cannot believe it. With 1 HP left, Dart the Monarch. Although he hates me, I think I love him. It's time to induct our bug team into the Hall of Fame. Incredible. You guys, I don't know what this means for Kanto. What does this mean if the bugs were to face off with Trainer Red atop Mount Silver? Unbelievable. Thank you so much for joining me along this journey through Johto with my colony of bug-type Pokemon. Let me know what you've thought of this series so far, and if you would like me to take on Trainer Red. It would be the ultimate battle. Thanks so much. I've been I Want Your Burger.